Welcome to
Four,
Accidental Discharge.
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Five, I don't think you want to take that risk after what Raj did to you last week.
Well, I didn't do anything. Come on, that was a situation.
the guy had next.
What happened last week? Remind me.
I think you were talking and then it went off, but we couldn't obviously continue because we had reached our limit.
No, not even that. Your boyfriend from Next. What has Raj said? A little flinch, a little. Whether you flinch or you think, and if you're not feeling you pinch. I'm like, what?
I was like, what was Raj on last week, yo?
I don't remember the sayings now, but when I said it was very nice. Thank you.
That's your excuse.
That's my excuse.
Everything leading up to
it really came off. It came off the top. I wasn't even like. It just came.
The pinch line was good. Every other thing was just totally uncalled for. You are visibly making Five uncomfortable.
Even now. Just, I'm like, why that nigga in the corner, yo? With some shadows. Raj.
Oh, Lord. Welcome to Accidental Discharge. Discharges.
We're back.
Discharges.
Has anyone discharged all this time?
Yeah, five just died.
Sorry. See, what's happening is I'm charging my phone at the same time. I'm trying to place it to stay.
Why are you all saying things that probably everyone is doing?
Yeah, so it's not staying.
Just making excuses, fam.
Wow.
Miskoom, I'm not used to this bright you. I'm telling you, I'm not used to it. You have lights. You have proper lights on. You're wearing bright skin.
Miskoom, are you close to window?
Actually, Miskoom, you look like you're probably in one of the Ninja Turtles parlors.
I'm looking like what?
Yeah, in one of the Ninja Turtles rooms. The color variation. Green, was it green, orange? Michelangelo, like, don't mind me.
Michelangelo is orange.
Michelangelo is orange, yeah.
Yeah, don't mind
Ralph
me.
is red.
Okay, people. Raji had a dead joke there. Let's keep it moving.
Raji was saying about people discharging.
Oh, no, I wonder if anyone has. Obviously, I guess this is the best time to be married or in a relationship where you live with your significant other.
Is it?
People are just shacking up with their fuck bodies, like things are happening.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, it's still a better time. It's the best time, right? Some people, I mean, single is nice, but
that's
the single without the ability to get some kind of singles out.
Yeah. But that's the only.
Is that why Miskoom is wearing glasses? Because last time I checked, it's like 9:18. So I do believe
it's not 9:18 in Miskoom's house. Miskoom doesn't know what time is.
Time
anymore.
is relative, bitches. Time is relative. Wow. Time is whatever you say it is.
Because I heard
sunshade time.
Miskoom,
I
go
say
out
sunshade
now.
Time.
Just drive to like Wuse too.
Since
time is relative, when they stop you, tell them it's not past 8.
Nah, that's not fresh. That will not end well. When last did you do frog jump?
Can you just imagine? See, I'll come to that, but can you just imagine someone trying to lecture a policeman on a checkpoint that is not time is relative, and so it's not past 8?
He will tell you that his slap is constant.
Absolute. The slap is absolute.
I've been hearing those punishments. Someone was telling that they told them to sweep in life camp. Told them to sweep. I said,
sweep where?
That's the first thing. How much ground you want me to sweep?
Where?
By the time you tell me
Nigeria, community service is something that I don't like. The first time is that Funke woman was the first time I heard someone even doing something.
No, we have community service, but there's some service they will give you. You would rather take the double fine or even go to prison. What are you saying? By that man told me I should sweep for something that's more than.
But no, everyone. Nobody has ever decided to do community service willfully. You just had to do it because the next best alternative was usually probably trash anyway, right?
No, picking trash is still public community. But what I'm saying
No,
is,
he meant the option, the next option.
okay, yeah. So the other option ideally would be
What,
an
jail?
increased fine or a double fine
It's
or
usually-
jail time. Yeah,
usually-
it could be
usually jail
a
time
short
or-
jail time. Yeah.
I did
Because
community
it's
service in the US one time, so trust me. It's not.
Talk about that.
No,
Are we going to get why? No,
I was
we
trespassing.
need
It wasn't
backstory,
anything.
right?
I was just trespassing. Nothing serious.
Wait, hold on.
Trespassing
This is
where?
this is
The White
interesting.
House.
Huh?
Trespassing
Wait.
area
I
51.
was just no.
This is story.
Innocent trespassing. I was just going to.
There's no such thing,
where?
Raj.
There's
Keep
no
going.
innocent
It
trespassing.
was innocent trespassing. Trust me. Even
You
me.
were sentenced.
Yes, but it was still
Okay.
innocent.
Oh, you mean your trespassing?
The actions,
was,
yeah, it was not
okay,
like
okay.
something like.
You didn't have a bad mind. Yeah,
I was not
okay.
a bad intent. I was going to go pick up my little bro, and I forgot my bus pass, or my train pass, my Metro card. So then I jumped the train, and then they were just like,
Wow.
they were just like
Wow.
white. They were white people, white cops. It's just like how they say it in stories sometimes. Though. There were some white guys.
What story? You broke the law.
Yes, but the people that are waiting for your downfall, like those are petty.
Raj,
You need to realize.
Raj, stop. This is like when
You guys, hold on now. You're getting in the way. You need to understand. Because this is what you would call a misdemeanor.
Right.
It's a petty crime. It's not necessarily a crime. It is
It
a
is a
petty
petty crime.
crime. No, listen now, because all I did was
Akon, hold up. Akon, wait. So
I got locked up.
They won't let me
you
out.
jumped the what is it, turnstile or whatever it's called,
Mhm.
and they busted you.
Yep.
And
Why do you say like he was? Why do you say like he was dealing drugs in the house? Why were they
This is
busted
like-
him?
So they busted you. What happened next? They took more shots.
They took me to. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. You guys are interrupting. They
He went to court now. They did mock shot
They
now.
put me in a bus. I sat there.
Ah.
They put me in a bus with other guys they had arrested for other situations. So I was in like a police van for like most of the night, just seeing different crimes in different situations or people for different things. It was like, honestly, it was probably one of the coolest nights I had because then I was there for me like 50 Cent doing, I just want to chill and twist the law, catch us my 740. I was proper rapping 21 questions. I was in my own vibe. Like, yo, they couldn't even stop my vibe, yo. But then they took me to the precinct. I explained my situation. They were pretty nice guys. Bought me KFC. We spoke about sports.
What?
Yeah. Nah, like I was not. I told you. I said it was an innocent crime.
Raj, when you're writing a book, leave these parts out.
What?
Yeah.
You have to come correct.
They bought me
You have to
KFC.
say in the
Yeah,
hood.
you have to have a bad story. It's a struggle with white man.
Yeah. With,
Nah.
We can't be buying you
the
KFC.
powers that be, they can't be buying
Skip that
KFC.
part.
Nah, skip
You were
that
scared
bit.
for your life.
You guys don't want
You
to.
never thought
Exactly.
you didn't make it out.
Exactly.
There were no
Replace
weapons.
That would've been
the
me, man.
bought me KFC with one of them pistol
I
with
just
me.
told you guys it was an innocent crime. I wasn't doing anything serious. So
Akon, you're not listening. They beat you. They beat you.
Let us tell you
Senseless.
the story. Let
Yeah,
us tell you
exactly.
the story.
When you're writing your autobiography, we'll write this part for you.
this is that saying. This is that thing where they say don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, Abi.
Clearly, exactly.
Exactly.
Come on.
Bans.
Come on.
Bans.
Come
This
on.
sign. Bans. This sign. Facts. This sign.
Yeah.
This is institutional racism. If it was a
Speaking
white
of,
guy that jumped that thing, they would have stopped him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, God
Or
did.
put him in a van all night. Just imagine that.
God
Rolling
damn
through the
it.
hood though. I saw
police-
things. You
police
guys don't want to.
brutality.
You guys don't want to talk, man. I saw
We
some
know, man.
crazy.
You went through a tough time. Was
It
there
They
any
searched
other
you.
black people
yeah,
in
man.
the
It was
bus?
real out there, man. We had a shootout
searched
and
you.
everything.
They
Like
searched
it
you.
was badass. I had to duck one or two.
God damn.
Like,
God damn it. I've always known that you're real street.
I actually created the concept Teflon Done just based on how I made it out. So,
They said don't let a good lie, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Doesn't mean that you should now can do triple X. What's going on?
all right, but you guys now, I mean, obviously, let's get to like some serious matters now. Obviously, we're aware that there was a whole real ridiculous police brutality, murder the guy was a former policeman, so let me not say it was.
What are you talking about?
The guy that
Which
got
one?
shot. There are two people that have been shot in the past, like that's been exposed.
Oh, in America.
Yeah, the Reed guy.
Okay, the military man.
Yeah,
the military guy, and then the other. No, there's like 3 shootings.
yeah.
There's also the guy at the dollar store who didn't let. Yeah, he didn't let a white lady in because she didn't have a mask. And then she went and told her dad, and they came back and they shot him in the head. And then there was the guy who, then there was the guy who went jogging and they actually killed him. They
hunted him down, first of all.
They hunted him down.
Literally.
And shot him. And there was a video, and they were free for 2 months. It was only yesterday that they got arrested because the public backlash was
celebrity side pushing it.
Yeah. And then the third one was a dude who was on Facebook Live, and the cops killed him and laughed over his dead body, saying something like he's not going to have an open casket funeral.
What the?
And then it was still recording on the Facebook Live.
Damn.
It's wild, man.
So that's just real life, man.
R.I.P. to all of them. The one with the Facebook Live, those ones, they're really fucked up because they didn't know he was recording. So, like, they heard all the things that the guy said. Those, like, there's so much investigations to take in and justice to be served. It's just gonna be like a wild.
But getting arrested is not justice now.
No, I don't think that's justice, but it's the start of something, though. Five, I know you're Five. Are you using your lightsaber back there? You know, it's like noise distortion.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So there's video evidence. What more do they need to convict those guys?
Is it today?
They need it.
It's not today now. They're white people. They'll probably give them 3 years.
Community service.
3 years, and then they'll wipe out the crime and say they were good people. So it's happened a lot.
The guy is even a former police officer, so that's why I think he wasn't really held. He was giving reasonable doubt to believe that what he did was in the rights, because they just wouldn't until the video really came out and everyone saw it. Once I saw the video, I was like, yo, this guy really did kill this guy.
The video has been out for 2 months. It's been out since March.
Has it?
The video has been out, yeah.
No, I know the incident happened then, but I don't think the video only recently.
The video has been out since then.
Oh, wow. So it just needed to gain traction.
Yeah. His family kept on posting it until it got traction. It's been out all this while. And in contrast, look at the white good guys who have gone all out to riot for their rights to be out during the pandemic, all carrying guns.
And none of them have even seen
the Capitol building.
Yeah.
But basically barricading politicians in, and nothing happened. These guys
swear
came
to
with
God,
assault rifles.
If those were black guys,
death. That's all. Death. There will be murders, and nothing will happen. It's a beautiful thing.
Like I was saying, you're so grim, Miskoom.
It's true.
I mean, I know it's true, but even the way you're saying, like, just depressing me.
How else do you want me to say?
It is. When things like this are being spoken of, it's best to speak about it in the deepest gore that it is, because it's a disservice to anything trying to make it light of a situation where someone lost their life.
No, I'm not saying you should make it light, but like,
it's like that.
That's good. You felt it. That's what you
It's
need.
like that white kid, that Brock, whatever his name is, that raped a girl, and he was convicted, and the judge said they should. He only gave him probation, and that because he's a good boy and it should not affect his future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Why
like,
is he in that jail? If Raj was a good boy, why was he in back of a van all night?
Yo, okay, now.
It doesn't, no.
Okay, I actually have something to actually put in. It's like a question. Obviously, I think
Yeah.
last week we spoke about some rapist situations where the guy put the woman's hand on him while she was sleeping to masturbate himself. So now there's a handle on Twitter that was like, oh, he could not believe that because the person actually has like a Harvard application or entrance, an entrance to Harvard. So one account was now like, they should not. He was not really pleased, or it didn't sit well with him how when this thing came out, people went after his Harvard application. Like people like now send messages to Harvard saying that this guy did this and that and they should not accept him. Literally trying to obviously give him some punishment. Now, what do you guys think about that? Is it deserving, or are people not supposed to find as much redress no matter what? I don't know.
On that situation, you see, in situations like this, I think it's a case by case matter.
Yeah.
That one.
Sorry, did he do it?
Yeah?
He did it, Abby.
Yeah, he did it.
Mm-hmm.
He took someone else's hand and jerked himself off.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
While she was passed out.
I say,
I agree. I agree with you, Five. Fuck him.
Okay.
Yeah. But then some people have taken this, I'll report you to your employer or I'll report you to whoever, and have turned it into a weapon.
Yes.
Any small disagreement, they'll carry it to your employer. And they have this habit of bringing up, there's this trend on Twitter and Instagram where you would say something and people would dig up tweets from 8 years ago, 5 years ago, and they'll be like, this you?
Yeah.
And there was this girl.
Twitter is not for the faint-hearted.
It's not. No, it's real out there. There's this girl, I'm just giving an instance.
Yep.
Where she tweeted some things about Sudanese people about 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She just kept on going on about Sudanese people, going on and going on and going on. And then this handle recently took up her case and told her, basically, she has to delete her Twitter, her social media, basically, for 72 days.
Yeah.
Or those screenshots would be forwarded to her employers.
Yeah.
And she was like, you can't bully me for stuff I said 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I am not going to be bullied. So they went ahead and forwarded such tweets to her employers in Canada, which happened to be Nissan Canada.
Yeah.
And after a while, they fired her.
Yep.
So there is no way you look at this.
This is 10 years ago.
Now let me.
A different person from who she was 10 years ago.
That's yes.
That is basically bullying.
That is bullying. Now let me interject because we're not talking about
bullying.
That is a whole different situation from someone that definitely had did an abusive act against someone. And sometimes you cannot find redress. And I have this concept. I'm about to introduce another one of those concepts, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a little bit of marriage, a little bit of all that. Smoke comes with rain or fire. That's what it comes with. Smoke
Raj
comes with rain.
Raj, focus. Raj,
yes,
focus. This is not
the concept.
I'm just letting you know.
That's the concept.
Listen to it. You're missing out.
Listen to it. You
Smoke
guys listen to Raj.
Comes with rain or fire. Now, when he had his act, when he did what he had after he did it was rain, which was a time where nothing happened. There was no point, nothing that came against him. He was looking at
butterflies and sunshine.
Everything was nice. Trust me, everything was good for him.
For him,
and yes.
For her, it wasn't.
For her, it wasn't, because there was a wrong done to her. Smoke was still there with her. He was the smoke, but it was in a rainy period. Everything was doused down. He was moving his way, living his life. One day, fire struck.
You guys
Fire
wanted
struck.
that to finish. You guys asked that to finish.
Because it makes sense.
What
Think
you
about
get.
it. You're getting it wrong.
Not
You're saying
you
you're not,
guys. It was
you need to think about
See,
it.
look.
You're missing about it.
You guys,
Comes
this
with
is
either
inspiration. You don't know where
rain,
he's
comes with-
going.
Look at listen
Gets
to
there.
think about people like
Mind.
think about people like Harvey Weinstein. Think about people like Bill Cosby.
I know where Raj is
Like R.
going.
Kelly. All of them have done some smoke shit and have been either on some rain for a while and fire came. So he too,
Hallelujah.
it's just that when it comes, it doesn't come with rationality. It doesn't come with a proper redress. Like now, the person who even called him out, she didn't call him out to really take him to court or anything like that. She just called him out on what was done. And from there going, the fire that comes with that shit, when you're
Everybody, he opened up.
when the fire
floodgates.
comes, it just comes. You don't always have a way of saying, oh, it didn't happen. Like, no, you guys should attack me like this. You don't get that choice because you didn't give anybody the same respect when you
Sorry,
were.
can I just ask something that just came to me?
Yeah.
So the girl whose hand was you, like, how did they find out that this guy did this thing?
She added him.
Wait, how did she?
How did she know? She was passed out, right?
She woke
No,
up.
she woke up.
Now to the.
Oh, she woke up to eat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Not funny.
like I said, that was.
You may proceed, sir.
There was a smoke action. That action that was done.
Yeah,
to
no. You can
So you
proceed
see,
without this smoke.
in a situation
fire,
like
water.
this,
Don't hate.
This thing, I'm not
the
getting
Fire
it.
Nation,
Don't hate.
The Fire Nation.
shit like this, the
You
Fire
come on,
Nation
you
should
sweating.
invade.
Yes.
Because
What?
leave me alone.
I'm actually
Basically,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on. I think we're the ones in the fire, Miskoom.
the Fire Nation has attacked.
The fire is
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's basically. So yeah, in a situation like this, man, you get what you get what you deserve, man.
Mhm.
You started it. However you see, anything you see taken like that.
I think unfortunately with how life is now, you just have to deal with it because this is the life that we're living. People will do that, whether you think is right, whether you think is wrong. It's like how
People do what?
it's like
Report to your boss or jerk off.
people both people will do both. I'm talking about the first one,
Well,
right?
okay.
Like people like there are people that just don't like that things are going well for you.
What?
So,
Don't hold on. Which one is going well for you? You better stop there. Hold on. No one.
What?
His friend. That was his
No,
friend.
let him explain himself. Let him explain himself.
Okay,
What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about the job situation. No. I'm talking about your own story.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking about the
I'm
job
talking about the
situation.
Canada one.
Tare,
Yeah. I'm
you know
like,
Twitter. They will come at you even
Yeah, that's
if they don't know you. They don't have
Exactly.
any vested
See,
interest.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the world that we now live in. Like people can come at you for no reason, just because they see you having a good time. They'll come for you. So
That's it.
people have to be
Had your wins, man.
people have to be more careful with what they've put online. If you can go back and delete some things that may affect your job or your relationship or whatever, go and delete that thing.
You know,
maybe they may already screenshotted it, but just delete it.
You know, I was all for that's who I was, because I am pretty certain if you go back not too far away, you see terrible things I've said in jest or just because of how
are you capable of saying terrible things? That's the thing. Are you
exactly?
No, you see, that's the thing though. Sometimes you don't say some people will project what you say, and they have more people that might be like them or people who follow them, and when they say it and make it in the angle they see it,
Raj,
can be carried to the wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So like now you have to be more careful with whatever you're putting out, right? Because and your friend was even lucky, or the girl on Twitter was even lucky that they even won that. In that situation, ideally she should have prepped her office that this may come out, or someone may, she can, I think the term for it, there's a criminal term for it, cyber, and it's not bullying.
What?
I can't remember, like when you're threatening people online.
Yes, cyberbullying.
Like blackmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like blackmail. It's like blackmail.
Yeah, it's cyberbullying. But it's 10 years ago. 10 years.
Yeah, that's my point. So this one that they had
No, but
contacted her.
even Kevin Hart
if it's
lost
someone
the
who
job
doesn't
from 10 years ago. From tweets
exactly
from 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin
No,
Hart.
because
That's how he lost the Oscars job now.
See,
That's
but
what I'm saying. That's still perceptions.
that's the thing. That's the thing, because if you're not lucky enough to be told, then you can't even prep them. And you know, lots of companies, especially endorsement deals, there's an image that they do not want to be, even in the slightest, the link. Yeah. Forget associated, even link, just a slight link.
Let's even make it more simple. Businesses just don't like
Captain Awesome.
Businesses don't like stress. You don't come with all of a sudden somebody outside of the workplace is reaching us about your personal life, and that is not the image.
Yeah, but at what point does it stop? At what point does it stop? Because people started posting up that Tyra Banks show, the modeling one.
Yeah.
America's Next Top Model or whatever it was called.
That's it. That's it.
And then there were scenes where she said horrible things to people.
Yes.
But back then, it was great television. It was gravy. It was, yeah, cool. Next. But then people played it together today and they were like, God damn it.
Like the way they were treating and speaking to the models, right? Like, very meaning and stuff.
Like, how did they not cancel Tyra Banks? But then this was a different
What about Gordon Ramsay?
No, but see,
Gordon Ramsay, that's his persona.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Miskoom's racist. Miskoom's racist. Miskoom, see, that's the point. Whether you want to say that time, if you have said anything that could be construed at any time as being insensitive or mean or just scandalous in one way or another, it's going to haunt you. It doesn't matter whether you say it 10 years ago, even people that when people say, oh, it's 10 years ago, she may have changed. She may also not have changed.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
You don't know that?
Because, no, okay, let's case and study.
She did anything recently after 10 years that indicated she was that certain way?
Exactly.
Perhaps
me or
not.
you.
No.
Both of us. I can go 10 years into your Twitter and I would see jokes where
I've
you
not
probably
been on Twitter
said,
for 10 years.
Oh, God, you know what he means.
You know what he means now.
Don't mind the asshole. Well, you have jokes where somebody said, that's gay or something, or just off the top of your life, something that is now considered
I definitely have
a hate crime.
I mean, I have something that's gay and offensive on my Twitter. Actually, I'm not even.
Exactly. And if you blow enough, some gay group will come for you and they screenshot it.
I don't think it's homophobe. The funny thing is that it's not like I'm not saying. All I probably said was like, "Damn, I can't believe like men don't just like women." But I mean, that's not really the most deep thing.
It may not be the most.
No. I don't even think gay community. I don't think gay community can truly come for me. Like, I'll just be like, I can't believe it, but like, I don't.
Raj, you haven't blown yet,
man. You're triggering many things tonight.
You haven't blown. They can't come for you.
Raj, what did you just finish doing when you tweeted that? I need to understand.
Exactly what they would say.
What did I want?
What did you just finish doing when you tweeted that?
I probably just saw like, no, it's not that I finished doing anything. I probably saw a story or something, and I read something. I saw a video, and sometimes it just still bewilds me based on a preference. It's nothing wrong with it. It's like a gay person can also believe that he can't believe that men like women. So it's not the be all end all. It's just I tweeted out.
But you know the funny thing is, it actually depends on whose case is being looked at.
Yeah.
Because if it's somebody who is either a nobody or isn't popular.
Let me just tell you guys now, if you're going to blow or you plan on blowing, go and clean your Twitter. Simple. Because if you don't blow, if you don't blow, they won't come for you.
Let me land.
But once you blow,
let me land. If you're popular,
they will say, hey, let's go and
There's not a hashtag that will force us to kick you off the show. We won't want to, but you know we'd have to.
What's that?
I forgot what I wanted to say.
Miskoom, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Miskoom. I'm sorry we did that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, what I was saying is, it actually depends on who says it. If you're popular with a certain group, your baptism by fire will be really quick. It will be sharp. It will be, oh, okay, he's changed, yada yada. If you're disliked, they will fuck you up. Because this very popular influencer dude, fashion model, blah blah blah, tweets came up recently.
You can call his name now.
Danola Gray.
Really, something happened to him?
This guy really gave us a description.
Yeah, he recently, I think he said something about body positivity, and then people pulled up his tweets from 9 years ago where he was fat shaming, fat bitch. Yeah, he was fat shaming. This fat bitch, that fat bitch.
You're watching.
Bitch.
That's like the worst thing you can do on the internet.
Okay, did he say fat bitch?
He said things similar.
Okay.
Are we not allowed to evolve as humans? Are we not?
And honestly,
that's what. But it's different when you have records.
I think
everyone's life
is like just below the feminists and the LGBTQ. See, man. Like you have like
look,
fat.
You need to be.
They will come for that guy, man.
It's just like Captain Awesome said. Like when you leave record of something that people can adhere to and they can find out about, it creates a different danger. It creates it creates a different danger to your life in the sense that, okay, like, sure, there's no impossible that even your most favorite fave in behind closed doors has said some crazy shit. We found out Mel Gibson said nigger. We found out that
Mel Gibson, did you hear about fucking Hulk Hogan?
Well, yeah, but okay.
Jesus Christ.
So like things like that. But then when you're now you're like the bottom of your position, maybe on Twitter, and you're just writing these things, man, you need to know it's coming. Like, and now it's crazy because you can't even say like people are fat. It's ridiculous though. That kind of everyone is getting too sensitive. Everyone is getting too sensitive. If you're fat, you're fat. It's not the end of the world. Like, just not.
Hey, I said this.
People took like this Adele, the Adele situation where Adele lost weight.
Oh, shout out Adele! People, I love Adele.
All of a sudden, it's like people don't want Adele. All of a sudden, it's like people don't want Adele.
And Emily Sand.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Sunday.
It's like people don't want Adele to necessarily get the attention she gets. Okay, well.
Let Raj talk now.
Yeah, go ahead. So
no, it's him.
No, Raj, it's you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you checking your bum hole?
Tag, you're it.
Wow. Wow, Raj.
a little pinch of flinch, my friend.
A little pinch of flinch.
Damn it.
But no, let's get back to that. Let's get back. I'm joking.
I'm sorry, wait, 5. You laid the road. You did the groundwork, the quota, everything.
I did that. That was me. I just back at myself.
It seems like people didn't even want Adele to get like some love for actually losing weight. Like, it's not easy to lose weight. People who are actually like not even as big as Adele that are just trying to be fit know how hard it is to lose weight.
It's hard, guy.
So when they now see someone, exactly. So when someone now sees someone that was actually like
exactly.
No. So when someone actually like is really big, and Adele wasn't even like that big, but at the same time we know her size, and then she brought herself down to a low. You know that she put in work for that shit. So you're like, man, you look great. It's not a bad thing.
And the whole doing his best not to be a fat shamist. It's like not that she's that big.
Adele has been sexy since she started in the game.
I haven't actually kind of missed. I'm not going to lie. I kind of miss
the big Adele.
Yeah, like she was just lovely. I don't know. I'm not like any way, but I just feel like I'm looking at a different person now. That's all. Like a little.
So she had a similar, maybe not as much, but Sam Smith. When Sam Smith lost weight, when he first came out, nobody knew who it was. What?
Yeah, it was drastic.
I did a beard too. I was like, what? Like,
it was drastic. I like his own change.
Yeah. Sometimes, like we're saying, not that Adele looks bad or like whatever, but like sometimes it's like health reasons. You just need to like cut down the weight and.
Are we all secretly hoping Precious does the same thing?
No.
Who the hell is Precious?
But she did now.
She lost weight already.
Precious did now, yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Precious. She was a really big babe that was in some movie.
The name of the movie was Precious.
Yeah.
That's the same girl that's in Empire now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she lose weight?
She did.
I don't think we will know her name if you said it.
Gabori Sidibe.
Yeah, she's the one. She's the one. Did she lose weight?
But
I never really watched Precious, but I saw pictures from that time. I'm sorry, I never watched Precious.
Will Adele's weight loss affect her voice?
That is the question in hand.
It might.
She has a coach. So all those things
can't go that far. Why would it affect her voice?
Because I know the size of your lungs.
Yeah,
are key to how long you can carry some notes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
if her lungs are smaller now, will it change? I mean, she'll probably still be able to sing, but
the lungs will not
will it change how long she can carry notes for? Or I don't know how those things work.
No, ideally, if you did serious
voice training,
cardio, aerobics, it will actually even make her lungs stronger.
I mean, for her to get to this size, she probably did that in process.
Yeah, exactly. So it could make her voice. It could make it different, but
that's high speculation. All of us. Let me tell you what it's going to be. Yeah. It's just going to be that.
See, she will drop a rap album, and every single one of us will fall flat. We'll be like, "Damn, girl."
No, what's she gonna do? What she's gonna do?
What are we talking about?
What she's gonna do is that. What she's gonna do is that she's gonna twerk, and it's gonna move the internet a little bit.
Twerking. Let's be honest.
She's a Miskoom has a point.
Genius.
Miskoom has
She's a music genius. Anything she does right now.
We've seen this thing in the past where an artist switches up their style. I mean,
are you calling out Ed? Are you calling out Ed? When
Pink came out, she was R&B. Babyface was producing for Pink. Yes.
Well,
then next she switched up and started doing rockstar lifestyle.
But was she R&B?
Yes. Her first album was an R&B album. Produced by Babyface. I don't remember what it's called.
What we say, see this new song with...
See Rihanna switched up her style real quick.
Yeah, she did.
See, even if it's on one song, she
did it twice.
Beyonce moved from singing Beyonce to rapping Beyonce on The Stallion's remix to Savage. And the world has...
Wait, hold on. Beyonce has been rapping for a while. She has been singing for a while.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, she has been doing that for a while.
Yes, but anytime she does it, it scatters everywhere. It was like when Banky W rapped on...
Jesus, Banky W is actually a really good rapper.
Yeah,
he's a bloody good rapper.
I heard his rap before I heard him sing.
Fantastic.
I prefer him rapping to singing. I think he writes better when he raps.
Either way, he's good, man. He's a good artist.
Either way, he's good.
I like what he does. Is that COVID or is that contradiction?
Guy, leave it. It's the thingy he's showing.
Someone
Why are you eating
check
Pringles?
Pulse.
Your mates
pulse, please.
are doing the Friday thing. Why are you eating Pringles?
Shh, don't publicize them.
Why are you eating...
Miskoom, you will never allow us to make money. You will never allow us.
That's the beauty of our great... I think we've gone worldwide, haven't we? We've tried, haven't we?
Well, why? I pay my dues.
Well,
did you guys see the picture of El-Rufai?
No.
Of who?
El-Rufai jumping on the back of a truck. All these trucks that carry cattle.
Oh, is he the one in the white trad?
He came out, you know the action governor now.
Was he the one in the white trad?
Yeah.
He was the one all white.
Okay. Well,
why?
Because he can.
Because he can. He's checking for thing, no?
You guys be serious.
He's always been very hands-on with his shit, though. That's the thing. Even when he was in Abuja.
So he was jumping on a truck.
Inspection.
Can someone tell me why? You're expecting what? What kind of truck was this? Was a truck for the government?
A truck.
Like an 18-wheeler, all those big ones that carry Is what you say?
Speaking of marijuana, did you guys hear there's a member of the House of Reps who brought up a bill to legalize medical marijuana in Nigeria.
It's about time.
Shout out her. Do you guys remember last year I said you give it 10 years and weed will be legal worldwide?
10 years from now, we don't even know if we'll be here, but let's just, keep it going.
Whoa. All of you are so good. I'll be here in 10 years. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'll be here in 10 years as well.
There you go.
At the same time, like in the next 10 years, I would like the next 3 months, Tari. That's all I'm trying to tell you. 10 years is quite far for me to really.
All I'm saying is, well, they're not
legalization.
They're not going to legalize weed in 3 months.
Anyway,
right?
but you see the thing with weed legalization,
medical, just for medical use.
Yeah, join.
Yes, medical. The whole Nigeria is mental, so we need it. Yes.
Before now,
what that
I'm tired of
the whole Nigeria is not well. The whole Nigeria is not well. Okay, so please.
We're all sick.
Everybody's not all right now. If everybody was smoking weed right now, the world would be a better place.
Especially
3 months is far. 3 months is far, guy.
Okay, my bad.
You guys see the thing with this with selling weed. Okay, producing marijuana. Let's use technical terms.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's use
Thank you.
Yes.
Continue.
If we do not get a horse in the game now, that's if we don't start doing it now.
The world will come and pass us again.
As they always do.
Which one is that? Wow.
I'm more of the opinion that there are people that obviously are still slowing it down while they are trying to invest and find people that will grow it for them. So they won't pass it until they can capitalize on it completely.
No, but Oshun, which governor is that? Ondo governor.
Like 2 years
has
ago.
already been making his own moves now. That guy is making his own moves.
Yeah, I think he went to China for already.
That guy is making his own moves public. But I think another thing is we actually have to. Okay, like what's going on in the US?
Regulate.
There are a couple of states. Huh?
Have to regulate the industry, right?
No, apart from regulating it, there are a couple of states. I think it was one of the states that is legalized. States are legalized, but it's not federal.
Yeah.
So some states that can produce it.
Yes, Miskoom, it's not federal. Because
they have to vote.
Get there now. Calm down.
They have to vote.
He's trying to say that he's trying to say that America has
Let me make the point first.
No, I know what you are saying, but there was no point to say that. Continue.
No, you have to explain the premise now. Some states are legalized. It's not federally legalized.
Yeah.
So those guys, some of them are like a state that is surrounded by states that are not legalized.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get your product out to the international market because they are basically closed down. They can't use the federal infrastructure. And before you know it, it's like Niger, if Niger can't get itself out there because we're being restrained, before you know it, big players will come in and they would be able to go use the industry how they deem fit. And the local people, we they ground, will not get anything from it. Yep. So this thing you said,
what's happening with the gemstones right now?
Yes.
Are you guys talking about marijuana?
Yeah. What you said about people. What you said about people waiting for their contacts. There's no time for that. Some people, investors will come and take it, and there will be nothing for we to make money from.
Raj.
Yep.
Do you understand?
Just checking there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is oh, sorry, I've just received a very.
There's money to be made.
Wait, hold up. Raj, you said what?
No, it's people who are doing. It's something else entirely. It's coronavirus related. Let me not bring that into the topic right now. Let's go.
Can I wrap this up on the marijuana thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's money to be made, and we have the population to.
So jobs.
Most of our populace already is into farming, even if it's not like large scale, medium scale. Like it's just for people to learn how to do this thing, grow it. If they don't even want us to consume it, they can say, okay, legalize it for export. Because if we do it here in our own way, it's bound to be like different kind of strains that will come out of this that might be interesting to other markets. How about? Yeah. It's not. We can't keep waiting for Abacha to come in or oil money. It's gonna run out.
Another one apparently.
Five. You should have said no pun intended when you said, "Let me just wrap it up on marijuana."
How much money do you guys think Abacha stole altogether?
See, I never knew there was a denomination like a.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Measuring unit like called uncountable.
A shitload.
No, it's uncountable. Then that shit is real. That's a real amount of.
But how much money do you think it took?
I don't know, man.
I think till we have grandkids, they might still be finding some money.
So definitely,
is that the scary part?
It's like double billions, isn't it? Like 50 billion.
Wait, you people are not. Do you people think Abacha is the guy who stole the most money?
No.
Mm-hmm. Because his own money is being repatriated.
Yeah, he's the one that died.
Because he's the one that died and his own money is being repatriated.
He's the one that died, actually. Whoa, he's the one that died. Yo, you never really thought, oh man, yo, that's a breaking news. Abacha is the one that died, so we know why he had the money.
Exactly.
Shit.
And the rumored way he died is the only way you can get rid of an old soldier. Because these guys, they do not die.
Clearly.
Wow.
They don't die.
Clearly.
Many have come and gone. But these niggas, they're still here. Running things.
Nah, man, that shit I need to tweet that. I felt that one. I just realized that, do you know, that is such a huge, crazy bench to sit on. The fact that because he died, yeah. Holy crap.
His friends are still running things now.
Yes. I see that.
Yeah.
I see
that. This country that we came to borrow. What did you say happened to Arkeli again, sir?
Well, did you guys watch the Vibes Cartel versus, or did you listen to the Vibes Cartel versus WizKid battle?
Shout out WizKid FC. WizKid FC came strong for their G. What?
Bloody terrorists. Bloody terrorists. They ran the whole Caribbean nation down. Anyways,
but
so at the end of that,
why Vibes? Why Vibes versus WizKid? That was an unfair match. He had lost from the beginning now.
Well, it wasn't.
Okay. Now you say that, can we all say who we think will have been a fair match for WizKid?
I asked someone this question today,
Sean
and
Paul
frankly, apart from
would have strangled him. Would have strangled him.
Sean Paul would have strangled him.
Wait,
bro, there's some things like Get Busy and some things that would have.
No, fantastic.
I'm not sure how many. But look, Nigeria would always stick to Nigeria. So let's not. That's not. We can't.
See, that's where.
We can't base it on that. Nigerians are on Twitter, and so therefore they go.
No problem.
Everybody else on Twitter.
But
let's just forget.
There is that. But if that thing was on Twitter, when they were doing that show, did you vote, Raj?
No.
The Vice is a WizKid. Miskoom, did you vote?
Well,
no.
For us,
wait now. Let me say let me finish now. Let me land.
Yeah.
Those of us that have those ideologies, we don't care enough to vote. So no,
Go
it's
for
true.
your man,
so,
Abi.
so if a Sean Paul came up against WizKid today, do you know who will be voting? People that have never heard a Sean Paul song.
Yes.
But there's nobody that's not heard a Sean Paul song now.
Are you a joker? This new generation don't know Sean Paul. When last did Sean Paul release a banging song? We know Sean Paul. Do you know why you know that? Because you've known Sean Paul, so you follow his music.
Fair enough.
The people that will vote have never heard a Sean Paul song.
People that listen to Migos don't know Sean Paul.
So that's why you would say it's an unfair fight, because
Anyway,
the people that know WizKid can never know Vybz Kartel.
Anyway, so what happened was Nigerians went out en masse to vote for WizKid. Even if they did not listen to what went down, they went out. And then it came up that Vybz Kartel is a convicted murderer. He killed someone and butchered the person up. And he's still in jail. Yeah, he's still in jail. And then somebody was like, okay, the backstory was there was an Usher versus Chris Brown battle. And then they were like,
that's
this is not fair. They were like, this is not fair to anybody. But the only person who would have been able to take Usher was R. Kelly. And the radio station that was hosting it said, we do not play R. Kelly. And then people came out and said, yo.
Or you played Vybz.
Okay, that's a rapist. Yeah, they said R. Kelly, well, R. Kelly is a rapist. But you played, it's the same radio station, you played Vybz Kartel. And he's a murderer. So where do we draw the line on who is cancelled and who is not cancelled? Oh, and by the way, in between all this, in the center of all this turmoil, there's the school of thought that says we should separate the artist from the art. So remove R. Kelly's music from the bastard that he is.
Yeah.
From R. Kelly.
Now, if I'm listening to Vybz Kartel and he's rapping about, oh my nigga, chop it up. Chop it up. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I can't listen to R. Kelly anymore when he says, girl, let your hair down.
Because you know he's talking about a child.
Like seriously, when he's saying all those things, you're thinking, who is he singing to? Who is he singing to? It affects how you felt about the song in the first place.
Yeah, but
it's hard to separate it.
But you're a thinking person. You're telling that to people who do not think.
For me, the only argument I really kind of agree with in this cancelling situation is, well, like with artists anyway, is that if you keep playing their music, you are giving them money, you're empowering them, you're all of that.
Oh no, but there's such a thing where...
Because every other thing, I think it's people's personal choice. If I choose to separate the artist from the person, that's my choice. I can enjoy good music regardless of who it came from. Right?
Captain.
That is exactly what's going on.
No.
Yeah, but so the argument I agree with is those that say, well, you're listening to the music, especially in this day and age of streaming, you are like empowering the person, you're giving the person money, and that kind of benefit. So that I agree with. But any other thing outside of that, it's like someone can choose to live the life the way they choose. Like I can choose to decide that, yeah, R. Kelly is shit, but I enjoy R. Kelly's music, so I listen to it. Right? That's my choice.
I've actually not been able to listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's you. There'll be some people.
I used to bump 12 play, homie, lover, friend. That used to be
my song.
Damn. You see, that's your song.
Even the remix.
It kills me sometimes to think that,
the thing is,
if I could turn back the hands of time.
There is a lot. This thing is not as easy as we say it is, because a lot of, like, let's say B2K's, almost their whole catalog was written by R. Kelly.
Exactly.
Was written and produced by R. Kelly. And then I don't know if he is making money right now from his streams. Because
Probably not, because R. Kelly's music is not anywhere to stream.
Huh?
No. Apart from that, there might be
Even on
court
YouTube, guy, I
injunctions
had to look for some songs. I couldn't
him.
find them.
Against
You said
him
what?
making money from it. I think
You
there
said
might
there's
be
what?
some court injunctions against him making money from his music now. If he has things to pay for,
They might
like
block
child
that, right?
support or some things. It's like how
R. Kelly's
the
music is
game's
on
record
Apple
label.
Music.
It's like how
R. Kelly's music is
the
on Apple
game's-
Music.
Yes, it is.
It's like how the game's
Interesting.
album and record label was given to the woman he raped. The
Really?
court took
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
he owed $7 million after the court this thing. So his last album and his record label was given to the woman he raped.
Mm-hmm.
So streaming from that album goes to her
As compensation.
as compensation, or like O.J. Simpson,
Yeah.
where the book he wrote went to
The earnings from the book went to.
the earnings of the book he wrote. Nothing went to him. It went to the wife's family, the wife that he killed, allegedly.
Why did he go to her family?
Because he owed money.
To her family?
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
This
So-
is why you should not kill.
That's actually a good moral lesson. I think we should imbibe that.
A takeaway, the good takeaway.
But
Okay.
like now, is it really like how crazy? Because sometimes I'm not going to lie, I've always separated the artist and their life from the music. But it is really R. Kelly is
Yeah.
the first person I've actually like just
But
really closed
R. Kelly's
off.
music is sexual, and his crime is also sexual. So in the first 5 minutes, in the first 5 seconds, when I hear an R. Kelly song I'm always like, oh, R. Kelly, and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, who's he singing to? Shit, fuck this.
You see,
It changes the whole dynamic.
and that
You know, to be honest-
that returns to the concept of smoke with fire and rain.
Oh, no, it does
Oh
not.
no, not this Phoenix stuff. Oh no.
No, it does not, Raj.
Oh,
What the
no.
hell? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Calm down, Dumbledore. Calm down,
So
Dumbledore.
Sarah is told. Oh no.
It literally sounded like you've been waiting for an opportunity to say that.
No, but
And
if you think
just
about
said
it,
this half chance.
hey, look, there was rain. He was chilling. It was all pouring
Oh my
down. Nice.
God.
It's fire now.
No, stop. It's weird.
No.
Because when you say it was all pouring down, I now think about the Dave Chappelle skit. I'm gonna pee on you.
It
drip,
was.
drip, drip.
And he was. It was all rain. It was rain. It's fire now. See,
It was
the,
rain.
the thing that you guys don't understand is that our
and
listeners,
window open.
our listeners, when they hear me speak, they say Raji is really spitting that shit. They say this nigga spitting. But you guys don't appreciate it. What I bring to this podcast, yeah, it's some outwardly,
We hear
perspective.
you.
Sorry.
We hear
Raj,
you, Lord
Appreciate
Raj.
me. Appreciate me. You should appreciate me.
Appreciate Raj.
Look at these concepts. Little bit of marriage, pinch and inch. Think about it. These things are not just small. Oh. It's there. Yeah.
Inspiration from up above.
Inspiration from up above.
Quarantine is fucking my nigga. Oh.
Yeah, the one that has changed his name from 5 to Darth Vader, but I'm the one that screamed.
That's all good.
Oh my god.
Raj, tidy us up, please.
Oh,
He said, change his name from 5 to Darth Vader.
well,
You rich,
See,
huh?
on the bright side, it seems that there is no.
What did 5 do to you?
I would like to let you know that. On the bright side, there is no 40 minutes.
No,
Really?
we
What do you
figured
mean?
out already.
That was like, it shocked me too. I saw it. I was like, okay, I'll take that.
Hey, we shall celebrate it, man. We shall pop bottles.
Celebrate it.
You'd have
Yes,
popped-
but
You'd have
Zoom,
popped
Zoom Premium.
potato chips.
it seems like sports and things are going to soon getting back in order.
It's May, baby.
The Bundesliga.
The Bundesliga is
And the
really-
South Korean
we
league.
know how the Germans do. Respect them.
Shout out Hong Sung Mi. Son
No, just keep
Heung-min.
going.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, he
Son
we know
Heung-min.
You know, he
He
just
finished his
graduated
NYSC.
from his NYSC, exactly. No, what was I going to say?
But
Yeah,
that was pretty short, though.
this football thing. No, I don't think they are done. I think it's just like the first part of it. That football thing, I think they should just shut down. There's no need.
I agree with you.
all
As long
these
as Liverpool
roundabouts,
don't win the title, I
they should,
totally agree with you.
they should sleep in a training center. They will play neutral ground. Like it takes away from what the league is. And you're like, yeah,
It's unnecessary. There's no
it's
need.
unnecessary. Yeah.
Yes,
There's
but
no
you see,
rush.
guys, what you guys need
And
to
you're
realize is
putting
that
people
we're
at risk.
yeah, that is all. Putting people at risk. But what we
Yeah.
need to realize is that we are entering a different time entirely. Life
No,
has gone to a next level that
no
it may
problem.
never return to.
But we're not ready for it yet. It's too soon.
Oh, well, obviously it's too soon, but then
It's too soon.
the way
It's too
markets are
soon.
the way markets are potentially collapsing and things, it's also
Yeah.
hard to also sit down and not try and find a variation. Humanity has never really been the one to just sit back
Premier
and
League-
let things go. We always try and find a next solution, and then if it doesn't work, we can move back. But right now, the way they are seeing it, if they sit back and do nothing, we will all just sit back and do nothing. Well, it's Nigeria that wants to sit back and do nothing. Other people,
Yeah, no,
well, second wave, yes, but second wave
we're
is
all-
only more for countries that don't have sense right now. Think about it.
Wow.
And we have said
Name them.
No,
Them.
Let's
every-
take that. Countries that don't have sense.
No. Every
Kogi
country
said
will
there's
have
no
a,
case in
every
Kogi.
country will have a second wave. It's just how bad it is.
Yes,
That's all. Every country will have a second wave.
yes.
You know,
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The ways that second waves are going to occur in different ways. We opened up a full
what I'm
business
saying-
market situation that let everybody enter all different places at the same time. That is a large second wave thing. What they're doing in Germany is they're saying that some players could go and play football, not that people can go into the stadiums. So that's still a little bit of a safety net in its own
yes,
way.
we get
Those guys
that,
those guys
but
can
it's
even
unnecessary.
potentially check their blood, can check the coronavirus, who is like the infected quickly. This is different from here where we're waiting 3 to 4 days. Sometimes you don't even get to know if you are positive or not. People are still trying to reach the NCDC. Over there, there's a faster way of directing yourself and finding out the solutions.
People are trying to do what?
Find out their results, reach out. I saw a tweet where someone is saying that their aunt needs help from the NCDC and can't get a response. It's not the same everywhere. Some places it just costs more to get a test, things like that. But every country has the way it is maneuvering itself in order to move forward. So we can't just say that, oh, it's too soon. Japanese league just started baseball. They just did a test run today, empty stadium or something. So sports might find a way within itself. We might all have to see.
Our point is, we're not ready to even watch the sports.
That's the lie.
We don't want that yet.
That's
we
for
should chill.
you. That's for
Like
you.
we should chill though.
That's
Raj,
not you. That's for you.
Of course, that's what you.
It's just like the people who are ready to vote for WizKid when it was Vibes Cartel. You may not be ready to watch the sports, but there are 10,000 plus people
From home.
From home. Yes, home is really home.
Most people are thinking, let this COVID pass, then the world opens. Let this thing reduce. But not in the middle of people are like, oh, let's get back.
Who told you COVID is passing? The vaccine might not even be done till next year. There might not be a vaccine. Look here. We're playing a game of rationalities and things. You people have seen things in the movies where they'll tell you that, oh, they were hoping that they were going to stop the machines, but they never actually stopped the machines. Everything just went to dust. So right now, what we're still in is in the position of just looking at things and hoping that it changes. One day we might look and God forbid, and it might just be 1 million people left on the planet. Because they say this thing is also mutating. There is a whole world that is very at risk at different situations. We can't just look at one way.
That is why we're not ready for all this shit. We should chill first.
It's not going to stop. At the end of the day, it might still end up the same way. So maybe we should just get some entertainment on the way anyway. Like, hey.
Wow.
Okay.
Might as well go out with a bang.
Look, those guys are getting paid 250K. They still want to go and play football. They might be afraid for their lives, but such is life.
Do you know what's crazy? That's how you just wake up one day and you discover this footballer in a strange place playing. Like you don't even know the person, like it's just like random in a strange place playing. That's I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like it's a weird segue, but like in my football group, someone posted something about Yvonne Orji, and I'm sorry, like I have no idea who Yvonne Orji is. But
she's an actress.
She has a HBO special.
Yeah, she's an actress.
And
She's
a comedian,
in
clearly.
that thing. Yeah, she's in that thing.
What thing?
Insecure.
She's in Insecure?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen it, but I think she's there.
There's a Nigerian actress in Insecure? And
yeah.
And the Twitter hasn't and Twitter has not melted down?
No, she's like that.
She's not liked?
Other Nigerian babe in Orange is the New Black. They're American, but when they're like two of them are friends. Yeah, two of them are friends. When they're in their element, they turn back to Niger. But their passport is not green. Let's be honest. When they're together, they'll banter.
Controller General of Customs.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
She has the freedom, fam. Because I think her show was bringing her back to Nigeria to show where she started from. Her roots.
What show? The HBO show?
Yeah, the special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
she came to Nigeria.
That's what. Yeah. So that's what it was all about.
That's crazy. Like I saw it yesterday, and I was like, but is she a comedian? She had like a stand-up.
So she has the charisma to carry it. I haven't seen any of her stand-up shows.
She looks good, though.
I can't tell you about it. Yeah, she looks confident and stuff.
See, I'm sorry, I don't even know this person. So I was just seeing her. I'm like, why does HBO have a special with a Nigerian that people in Nigeria don't know?
They know how
to use. On Netflix.
Are you guys
on Netflix? No, not necessarily HBO. No. And you know what's so funny? Like she trolled herself, like in the
her stand-up.
In the
something
preview,
like that.
In the preview, there's a point where she's questioning someone and she's like, "Oh, do you know Yvonne Orji?" And the guy is like, "I know her name, but she has, if you see her, if she passes you now, will you know it's her?" He said no. So like she legit like
he said yes.
Herself.
He didn't say no.
He said yes.
He didn't say yes.
Oh, he said yes.
He said yes. That she's not fat.
She's not fat. Yeah. But it was literally her interviewing him.
Yeah, but
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw people saying that they don't admit to her or submit to her type of thing, or that she's speaking as an American, she's forcing it. But that's just us. We're judgmental people. We don't have anything.
It reminds me of when I met what's that? K-Switch. Yeah.
The Banji's brother,
yeah. Like I saw him, he was walking past us. I saw him and I was like, this guy looks familiar. And I just seen that he had one video that just come out.
That's not fair. K-Switch is K-Switch. Can he just be K-Switch on his own?
Not the Banji's brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Five. You sound like someone who they called somebody's brother all in their youth.
It's my sister.
Like this happened to me.
It's my sister.
I guess that's much.
What? Who is this, Aisha?
Well, we've had a great one, my fellas.
Oh my God, wait. I was saying something just now.
Did anyone watch
I was saying something just now.
What were you saying?
Justice League? Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
Before we went to Ahmed and...
You're laughing. You're talking about K-Switch.
We're talking about K-Switch, exactly. K-Switch. So he was walking past us and I'm like, this guy looks familiar. Someone else said, it's K-Switch. I was like, and I said, no, this is not him. Because in my head, like he should have like a fizzy around him, like a bouncer or something.
Be walking with a cape.
And Jonas and with other people, I'm like, no, he's not the one. He came to meet us. He wanted to smoke cigarettes. Now I say that, and I realize maybe I shouldn't because people now think that I
Cigarette.
smoke.
Okay.
People think I smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. So he said he came and joined us, and I was like, and I was still literally in front of him, saying to him, "No, that can't be K-Switch." Yeah, guys, it was K-Switch.
Why are you so rude? Why are you rude?
Name
Tara?
dropping the guy like their guy.
I didn't think it was
Name dropping
K-Switch.
him like their guys.
You might have affected his. You might have
No,
triggered
he was-
something now.
No, he
Next
was
album.
cool. He was cool.
Have you guys seen
His next album.
anything out?
Wait, K-Switch has an album?
Can you leave K-Switch alone and stop acting like
Raj, leave K-Switch alone. Stop fangirling K-Switch. Raj, you're talking about Justice League. I need that in my life.
Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
This Zack Snyder
What
cut?
Justice League?
No, the
The Zack Snyder
the
cut?
latest animation that came out.
No, animation. Guy, what Zack Snyder cut is going to be after the apocalypse.
Yeah, basically.
Let's leave it.
But the
We've never seen that thing.
Apocalypse War, it was really good. So there's also a series
Yeah.
called Gangs of London. I think everyone should watch it. It's very amazing.
Oh yeah, I need to get on that as well.
Mm.
I heard the violence is proper.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't
apparently it's from-
like violence.
Okay, that's right.
That's why I like Marvel movies.
Tara, you don't?
No, I don't like violence.
But he likes
You know, Marvel movies are very funny because you don't actually usually see real people die. You just see an actor, one of
How
them
do you like violence?
die. Like I
I don't
remember
like
when
Tara is a liar.
they blew up the whole
Tara
of
is
they
a
blew up
liar.
a whole bunch of places
Wait.
in Marvel movies. Even
Tara,
DC.
have you seen Extraction?
No. What? I saw like 2 people on Nigerian Twitter tweeting about it the other day. I was like, don't touch that.
Racist.
All right, fellas, let's sign out. It's been a beautiful.
Wait, Miskoom, what country are you in? Why does it look bright outside your window?
Are you dizzy?
Why does it look
Fam,
bright? No.
you're eating potato chips.
You guys can see it, right? It looks like daylight outside his window.
Miskoom is on an island.
I swear to God.
Miskoom is very short.
Now
He's
you
on
trying
an
to
island.
blow it.
He's wearing some shade. He went to COVID like in the Bahamas.
This guy don't tell us. So. Another one was the other day saying, oh, he should have gone to Plateau.
Idiot.
No,
There's
but
a
wait, we
portal
can wait.
Between the J and Bahamas.
Wait, move back. We can see the light. I don't know what's going
Baba,
on.
Raj,
Yeah.
it been real.
It's a free. It's a free. It's free.
I'll let it go, man.
You
I'll let it go.
understand?
This nigga
Private
don't
jet
make me
life.
feel like I'm crazy, man.
Because you are, little bitch. But yeah,
Oh wow.
Miskoom is passive aggressive.
You don't like
From-
violence. So I don't appreciate that.
From the days he was butt raped.
You don't like violence. So I appreciate it.
Oh, no, I don't like violence. So.
Miskoom,
I'm
have you seen
I'm a
Into the
man of
Badlands?
peace.
yeah.
See, no. I think everyone has seen the Badlands, but when would they finish it? Because this is
finished
they
it
are
now.
doing. No. That end was not the this thing.
No,
that
but
they
they've
are
cancelled
doing.
it.
Obviously, they cancelled it.
No, they haven't cancelled
Cancelled
it.
it.
That's been 3
No,
years
they
ago.
cancelled it.
That's almost
They've
3
cancelled it
They
now.
did not cancel it. It's just
Okay.
like
Cancelled
in
Into the
limbo.
Badlands.
Well,
Check it now. Google it now.
let it be in limbo as it is for now.
It's just
Like
a
I'm in
limbo, but
denial.
they haven't like said anything. You see, I'm in denial. I feel like I am. But the problem is like, it's not as if it's not as if Into the Badlands was great, but it was really good. And it's just your investment that's making you watch it. After like 2-3 years of not watching it, when it comes back, I can't follow it again. I will be trying to remember what happened in the last episode I watched. Yeah, I
All right,
don't know.
guys. I'm going to need y'all to wrap it
Back
up.
into the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been good now.
What does
That's
that mean?
It's been real.
No, it's just because like Raj is like literally in the corner.
We're
Don't go.
continuing to Raj's FaceTime hour. Only fast.
Right.
It's only fast. Start.
you guys.
It's only fast. Start now.
Speaking of, you see, that's why I want to tell you that.
You can tidy this.
That's why I want to
you
tell you
can
guys I'm a gift. That's why I want to tell you guys I've been a gift to this show. Don't forget from episode 1.
And you've been a
3.
gift
You listen
package.
from episode 1 to episode 3. That was almost
Yeah.
that was last year. I
Shout
spoke
out
about
you,
the
man.
OnlyFans sensation, and look where we are now. Beyonce is dropping it in her bars. So let me explain to you that Now there's actually a big
And then
need
the-
for, there's actually a
the
big
fire
need now
came-
for even.
Raj, reduce your shoulders a
Hold on,
bit.
I'm just letting
Reduce
you
your
know.
shoulders a bit.
I'm letting you know. Everyone, thank you for joining us for Accidental Discharge. I don't know how to do what Captain Awesome does. Captain Awesome, please. You know.
Just do fingers. Just do fingers anyhow.
Just the fingers anyhow.
Thank you.
His
Like,
gang sign.
like, subscribe.
Remember to no.
His non-violent gang sign.
Remember to click the subscribe button. Follow
There
us.
we go.
And
Then
send Captain Austin a DM of how you feel about him, and we will all be here real soon. We might actually be dropping a double episode. So,
Raj, this is like.
well,
Like.
yeah, like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then hit the alert.
What's this?
Get the alert.
What's this? This is what?
That's pinch and flinch.
Thank you for watching Accidental Discharge.